Good afternoon, folks. My name is Hitzemann, County Court Judge here in Hernando County. You folks are here for your first appearance. The purpose of the first appearance is so that you may be informed of the charges against you. I'll determine if probable cause exists for those charges. Essentially, probable cause means that it's more likely than not that a crime has occurred, and more likely than not that you're the person who committed that crime. Of course, as you stand before me today, I presume that you're innocent of these allegations. That presumption of innocence will stay with you through every stage of the proceedings, unless and until the State Attorney's Office is able to prove the allegations against you beyond and to the exclusion of a reasonable doubt. This afternoon we'll set your conditions of pretrial release, that is your bail or your bond. In most cases, you've had a bond set already, pursuant to the bond schedule here in the 5th Judicial Circuit of the warrant which led to your arrest. I'll determine if that bond should be raised or lowered or left the same, or whether there'll be additional conditions of pretrial release placed upon you. We'll let you know when your next court date will be, and if you'd like to have the services of the public defender, I will gladly appoint the public defender's office to represent you today. You do have a right to have contact with folks on the outside, family, friends, counsel. If you have not had a chance to make that call, please let me know. We'll make sure that happens. Finally, and most importantly, you're advised that you do have an absolute right to remain silent with regard to the facts which surround your arrest. I encourage you to do that. These proceedings are recorded. There's a large number of prosecutors in my courtroom this afternoon. If you say something that tends to incriminate you, they will use it against you in the prosecution down the road. And I need each and every one of you there at the jail to please raise your right hands and be sworn. You all solemnly swear affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, none but the truth. Outstanding. When you hear your name called, please step forward to the podium. Nicole Billingsley. Ms. Billingsley, what's your date of birth?
5/1/72, Your Honor.
Nicole, the charge is battery on a law enforcement officer. There's probable cause for that charge. As to that charge, you wish to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like me to appoint the public defender?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does. I can't choose for you. Pick one.
So let me ask you this. If I choose to do it myself or have an attorney, or can I use one of yours at any time I want to?
At any time, if you qualify, you can ask for a public defender, and there'll be some paperwork you got to do, and a public defender would be appointed. So if you want to start out on your own, you sure can. If you change your mind later, you can do that.
Sure, it's free. That's fine.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender. State, what can you tell me?
Your Honor, in 2014, it looks like out of Georgia, she had a death by shoplifting. Looks like there was a 2004 case that did not have a disposition on it, and that's all we show.
All right. Ms. Billingsley, I have an address for you on Cresthaven Court in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
No.
Where do you live?
I live in Cresthaven Court in Spring Hill.
Okay. Do you have a job these days?
No. Work for myself. I do Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash when I feel like it.
Okay.
I'm on disability, S to 5.
Okay. Set your bond at $2,000. I'm going to have you back in court on June 24th. If you get out, you should contact the public defender, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I find out about a signature bond?
What's that?
A signature bond. Bond myself out.
What? I set a bond at $2,000. Now it's up to you to discuss it with the bondsman, okay?
All right, so that's $200, right?
Again, you got to discuss it with the bondsman. That's not my line of work.